It's the 15th of May 2022. It's been almost a year since I've started to give out these messages publicly. There are many worlds, including mine, my world too. So who gives you the right to invade my world? I know what I'm saying. The same thing happens in your world too. Only you are not aware of it, as for example I am. We are not here because of ourselves, exclusively for ourselves. We are here because of God and His plan. So who are you to convince me that you know better than me? I know who I am and where I come from. Who are you to convince me that I need you? I don't. When they came to Africa for the first time, they saw many people living in freedom. So what they did was try to teach them a lesson. Tribal laws. This is the only thing you people have. Tribal laws will be ruling all over the world once again. Because a human being was born to do whatever they want to, not what they've been commanded to do. Your servants will disappear. The most intelligent of us, you made like your servants. The servants of money and falling into the abyss. To rule over a woman means to rule over the world. You knew it from the beginning. It was necessary to use the female receptiveness in order to, rule the world. She gives birth to the children, but they're not your children. When the mother is stupid, humiliated, illiterate, she has nothing to give to her children either, does she? Oh, we know for, maybe almost 100 years now, that when you constantly repeat to somebody something, they start doing it, especially the children. They start believing in something that's not true. We know about hypnosis, don't we? For many, many decades now. This is the proof that somebody else tries to rule or rules over this world, not we, our hearts, because the God is a feeling, an inner feeling of freedom, of doing what you want. That is the proof that something rules over us, the people. It rules over us, demanding obedience. So in return, you can have some bread. Mother Nature will not give any more. What will you have then to manipulate with, huh? Because Mother Nature listens only to her Father who created her, and nobody else. No one. Oh, did you really need so many scientific experiments to go back to the beginning? It's like you did everything for us, the people. But you constantly poisoned us with bad ideas in the beginning, and then later with everything else. And the earth, Mother Earth says, I gave you everything. Why are you doing this? Because the others filled your head with bullshit from the moment you were born. That's why. It was necessary to ensure the male dominance over this planet, but the male dominance from the fallen Adam, not the made one, but the failed Adam, as I like to call it, in order for the evil spirit, I don't know how to call it, darkness, evil, to come to earth and try to rule over us and over here. And the first commandment, as I remember it, it was written, was, let there be light. For those who do the female genital mutilation, I have a word or two. The intelligence, unbelievable intelligence that created everything, the intelligence that is above the heavens, so it created the heavens too. That intelligence created a woman's clit and the G-spot, didn't it? You males of this world, you've been only introduced in the 20th century with something like a G-spot. Until then, oh, you pretended to be oh so fucking smart. So why did this higher intelligence create something like a G-spot in a woman's body? Isn't it connected with giving birth, for example? And that same woman gives birth to you, two failed Adams of the world. That is the sign that you don't appreciate life. You pray to God only to get what you want from Him, without asking Him how He feels about it or about something, anything, without caring for Him, but only for yourselves. Did you forget that I created it all? Did you forget that I rule over everything and everyone? This is what God says to you. And God didn't create you for the duties. The moment it is a duty, that means you owe something to someone. And that's not life. That's a debt. You don't do anything out of duty. You do it because you want or you don't want. Not wish, želiš, but want, hoću. And those who impose to you so that you can be an obedient fool, they created a debt for themselves. It happened to me just a few days ago when I realized something. I realized this. I don't have to be obedient in order to get food, bread. It was necessary to create a society like this, where obedient fools and lunatics are just running around for worthless pieces of papers, of numbers. But my Father will erase you all. It's coming very soon. Let me tell you what they've thought of for the people that would happen over the next few years, maybe. And if it goes, of course. While you are struggling to survive at this time, whatever you do, they are creating some kind of sound that will destroy everything on earth. That sound is supposed to replace your inner voice, the voice within you that is given from God, like a gift from God. That's what it is. You will see that within the next few years, when the internet dies. In this way, you will not know which thought is yours and which thought is not yours, somebody else's. A lie, actually. This is what they've prepared for you in the future. It was very important to make this country the worst in the world, or at least not very good, among the worst, not very, very good. Somebody knew from ancient times that this part of the world will be a very important part of the world. This part of the world was always the place of mixing many other cultures and nations. With this part of the world, it's impossible to rule. That's why everyone who came here tried to impose his or her something. That's why it was very, very important and necessary, even necessary, to build the abyss amongst the people, the abyss of souls, to make everyone corrupted, or at least to make at least everyone appear corrupted. It's not just the neighbor countries that came over here. It's that everybody, whoever wanted, came here from everywhere, anywhere, and tried to impose his or her own rules. Those who created that for us will have a very special kind of life in the future times. You are going to fail even before you press that little button. And that is the truth for you. That's what I have to say for those who planned all this. And so here is a little advice for you people. For those who want to save themselves, for those who want to be saved from all this and who knows what in the future, one little advice, and only that. Run, people, out of town where nobody, no one can find you. This is all for today. This is my recording number 200. That's why it says 200 on the picture. I have so many things to tell you, but I won't. I've been told. Save something for yourself too. And so I will. Goodbye, people, for today, for this time.